have fun. Guys?
Always great to... Bryant's shot is good.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. If he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside Anthony. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
New players in now for the East. And it's DeRozan.
See them go back to it.
Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Puts up a three. The shot by Curry, no good. Now the East All-Stars with it. Trailing by 5. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Curry dishes to Durant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thomas kicks to Drummond. They set the pick. DeMar DeRozan on the wing.
That athletic ability there.
Putting on a show for these people.
I can't.
You got it. Flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thomas goes in. The wide open look here for Bosch. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Kobe, the pass to Westbrook. Outside for Curry. Outside Bryant. Back to Curry. 3 seconds left. And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, if you like off...
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they...
They've got Bryant. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Curry in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Nobody near Leonard. Misses the 3. It's Butler that time on the assist by Paul Millsap. Butler's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the East All-Stars. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And the shot is good.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
To the paint, here's Curry. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got his third basket of the night. Curry's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Butler on the wing. The 19-footer is on the money.
Assist goes to...
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Westbrook, here we go. Shot, high post. Can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's DeRozan. The quick look, no good that time. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Boy, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
It's stolen by Wall. Fast break. Here they come. The finish.
About that athletic ability
Yeah.
there.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. No good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Kept alive. Here's Millsap. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Leonard on the wing. The tray. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense and not allow him to get those kinds of looks. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Outside Westbrook. This one for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. And here are the East All-Stars now. To the middle. And the rejection by Leonard. And they're able to recover. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Andre Drummond. Wade comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Thomas subbed in for John Wall. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Thomas.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Westbrook against Wade. Kicks it to Leonard. Shot on the wing. East grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Wade drives in. He kicks it to Bosh. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's a 9-point East All-Star lead. Poked loose. Wing shot on the way. That's good. 13 points for Russell Westbrook. And so we conclude
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer's starting the second half. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Lowry. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Wade in at the 2. Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Shots good by Anthony.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
He's been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now Wade. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. That's good.
Dwayne Wade.
And it's 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Westbrook kicks to Bryant. On its way from Curry for 2. Not gonna go as it bounces high off the rim. And here's the fast break. The shot by LeBron, no good.
I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Now, here's George. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. And George, here we go. That's good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Durant, the pass to Curry. Durant dishes to Kobe. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again. They're running. Here's Lowry. Great D that time from Curry.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Leonard. Aldridge comes in for Kobe. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in for Curry. And a switch here also for the East. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Here is Paul after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Good work defensively by Lowry.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Durant's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. And it's Lowry penetrating. Nobody near George. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Harden. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
LeBron James on the wing. And George kicks to James. Durant with the steal. Down low, here's Aldridge. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by George. Lowry kicks to George. Shot from 16. Here's James, and that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the East with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anthony. Paul comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Wall. George. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Harden outside. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. That's good. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
But not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The West All-Stars have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game, and he makes the first. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Drummond's checked in, and so Anthony Davis nails both of them. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Bosh passes to Thomas. Shoots the 3. Can't hit.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness.
And that's a big bonus for him.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And taken away by Paul, we've got Durant. Aldridge out there with Davis. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Harden in at the 2. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. There's the pass to Wade. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Drummond. That's good. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Outside Durant. From downtown, it's hauled in by Thomas. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. He's got 8 points and a steal.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kept alive. The dish to Paul. Outside Aldridge. Shoots the 3. But they get it back. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Anthony kicks to Wade. And that one's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Wade's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. And it's good. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Lowry dishes to Carmelo. Out left to the wing. Millsap has the open look. No luck. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Harden can't hit. East with the ball. Leading by 12. Tries from 10. The shot by Lowry, no good. Lowry's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Durant.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Timeout called, East All-Star. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Paul George has checked in for the East. That's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Paul George just hasn't slowed down. He's got 11 points and a block. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Here's Wade. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Paul George with the steal. And stolen by Aldridge. Harden gets the bucket.
James Harden.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And again, James Harden. Harden's got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars. Harden's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. LeBron, no luck.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Anthony kicks to George. The three-pointer off the mark. The West All-Stars, they're working against the clock right now. Here's Aldridge. The shot, no good. Good D by Wade. Now the East All-Stars with it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Durant kicks to Davis. Aldridge, the pass to Davis. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
What a terrific shot by Anthony Davis. My goodness, is that young fella smooth.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 6-point game. And it's Wade penetrating. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so... It's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
His fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Kyle Lowry taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Here's Harden on the wing for the 3. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Carmelo Anthony at the line for 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Durant, jacks up a 3. East grabs the miss.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for Dwayne Wade. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. and the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew,
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We bored or we fall. Every diamond's a flagrant. Huh? I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. So you gotta fire.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. It's Philadelphia facing Cleveland. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Steve Blake is out there with Harris. Then it's David Lee. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Pekovic in at the center. Philadelphia on D. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Brown. Cleveland gets it back. Kicks to Douglas. Another shot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And here is Blake. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Lee's got his first bucket of the night. Now here's Douglas, guarded by Blake. Jackson has the open look. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Pekovic kicks to Harris. The pass to Lee. Another shot. Here's Pekovic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Douglas for three, and that one's good. Douglas has got 5.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it'll dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And that one's good.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Tries again. Again, the miss by Pekovic. Pekovic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Brown. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brown's got his first points of the game.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
On the wing, Singler fires from deep. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Here's Lee. Here's Pekovic, and it's blocked. They recover it. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the inside. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Lee outside. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Blake. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Singler.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket by Harris.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now, that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And there's the call on Tony Douglas. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Chris Kamen's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Azili comes in for David Lee. Barnes is checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Muhammad in for Harris. Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
Pierre Jackson.
Jackson hits both of them. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Steve Blake. 2 shots.
Blake hits them both. 1:27 left in the first. Here's Mejri and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Blake kicks to Barnes. Lots of room. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Jackson dishes to Brown. Muhammad with the steal. And here we go. Muhammad heading to the hoop. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Jenkins checked in.
John Jenkins.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Marjanovic, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Festus Ezeli. At the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Muhammad, the pass to Jenkins. Here's Kaman. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Douglas. Over in the corner, Brown with the shot. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. 1 second left.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kyle Singler is out there with David Lee. Then there's John Jenkins, and there's Pekovic, and it's Harris in at the 1 spot.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
James Young.
Here's Pekovic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Pekovic.
2 shots.
And so Pekovic nails both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Brown kicks to Douglas. Lee with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And the basket by Harris.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Now here's Brown. Cleveland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Harris. Douglas for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pekovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Young with the basket on the assist by Harris. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
It's stolen by Harris. Down low, Singler. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Singler's got 6 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Douglas with the steal. Here's Marjanovic. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. He's got 10.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Timeout call.
Timeout. Start it.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Steve Blake's checked in for Harris. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pekovic with a screen. Blake dishes to Pekovic. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland trails by 8. Here's Jackson. Good defensive work there by Young. And now running it up the court, Blake pushing it all the way. Nice shot by Singler.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's McDermott. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. McDermott's got his first 2 points. Philadelphia lead, lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Well, how about David Lee in this one? He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Chris Kamen's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Robinson comes in for Singler, and Wilcox is